So, yeah, this is a 325i BMW, and said I was gonna keep you up to date on it. Gotta rotate the tires. A good thing to have them on all four. So I'm missing a jack stand. I have to leave a jack on that one. But pretty much, these are all four jack stands. It's hard to get a jack stand on this one. I had to put it behind the tire because I had the jack up right here, just because where I'm at. But as long as the tire's off the floor, I'm okay. While I have this up, we also want to do the oil. So,
where's the oil pan at?
Oh, the oil pan is probably in that hole right there.
Right there?
Probably. I didn't look yet.
Alright, but look.
I had to take these pans down.
I don't know what these wires is, but it's trying to get.
Good, because that's what we're going to be looking for. Any wires that's shredded.
And this is starting
straight.
to come on. I don't put that on either.
That's all from hitting things when you're driving.
Speed bumps in our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
They broke the clip right here.
You can always get a new bumper. Well,
unless it actually destroyed, then I don't think we need one yet. But where's the...
Okay, so let me get back to the pass. We had to drop that cover here. It's a cover.
Oh yeah, it's right here. I'm putting this back on.
I can, you don't need to take that down?
No, I'm putting it back on.
To get to the oil pan, you don't need to take that down. Wow. Well, that was a
smooth waste of time.
Right, smooth waste of time. Well, a good learning experience, though. Was those up by any clips, bolts? Yeah, screws. I see them. Come on, man. We throwing them bugs next to me. But all right, so you get
stop. He come and attack me.
I killed him for you. Okay.
You sure, Daddy?
You don't need to take down this pan for future reference. Just to get to your oil. There is a hole in the back of that plate back there. Right there, that square hole that you see is where you access the. Is where you will access that at. So now it's time to take off these tires one by one. We'll get my drill so I can do it a lot faster and swap these tires real fast so I can be able to drop this back down. Okay, so we'll swap the tires now. Got a lot of tread here in the front. I noticed that the control arm has a lot of play in it. I don't know if you can see that play, but that means that those bushings are bad on that control arm, and it's causing a lot of tire wear. Both tires in the front wearing on the inside. It has to do with the motion of the control arm. That motion in the control arm is allowing my front end to sway in such a way that is wearing down my tires, so that definitely has to get fixed as soon as possible. And just like it's both of the control arms bushings. So dropped out the oil, and this is where your oil filter is. I use a fan clutch wrench to always open that 1 to 7/16, 36 millimeter. So if you have 36 millimeter socket, you'll be able to get to it as well. Ooh, that oil filter is nasty. One thing I don't know is how are you supposed to drain that out?
Mark, give me the cover somewhat. Never mind. Shoot me there.
That's a good question. That drains by itself. Put the new filter on. You, of course, want to clean around that housing before you really open this up, so you don't get too much. You don't want to get none of that debris in there, not even a little bit. And if you do, take it out. Never want to get any of that gunk in there. That's pretty straightforward. I was worried about the oil draining out, but it seems to drop down into that all by itself when you take that filter out. So it's probably a good idea to still be draining your oil when you're doing that. So it's a good idea to still be draining your oil at the bottom while you're doing that, because that dirty oil will be going down into that pan, I'm betting. But it's not that much, so if you don't lose sleep over it. You'll just be mixing a little bit of that dirty oil with your new oil. That's good. That doesn't have to be too tight. And that concludes putting oil. I should say, now you need to fill it up here. These covers I had off from a previous job, and I still had them off because I was still testing something, but I need to put those covers back on now that I see that it's off. And it's right over there. It's that cover right there. And I need to put these back up. Remember, those have a loom for the wires under there. It has a loom for these wires to hold them. You don't want those wires leaning against nothing hot.